To light the fire or not to light the fire? That is the question. I'm sure you've all heard the unwritten rule that you're not a true Canberran if you light your fire or put your heater on before Anzac Day. But what are the origins of this absurd tradition? 92-year-old John Howard of O'Connor thinks he has the answer.
When we first came to Canberra and the hostels and places like that, government buildings had log fires. And we had to sit there shivering because Anzac Day hadn't arrived, you see.
So they wouldn't provide wood for the log fires until after Anzac Day?
That's right.
Was that the rule?
That seemed to be. I don't know who wrote the rule or what, but it was, winter started early in those days, Tim.
Until what, the Monday after Anzac Day, or Anzac Day was open?
I'm not sure, but Anzac Day roughly was it, because all these hostels and places had janitors and so on, and that was one of their responsibilities.
Right.
But as far as I work out, this cottage behind us was the home of the little old fireman, I suppose. Would have spent the year probably stockpiling firewood here and then going around and setting up in the yards of these public buildings like Hotel Canberra and so on, a heap of logs ready for winter.
So this had the reputation, or what was known as the log cutter's cottage?
Yes,
Yep.
as far as I understand it.
Did you have a log fire here in where you live?
No, we had a slow combustion stove, but that was important in those days because it was darn cold, I tell you.
Did you wait till Anzac Day?
No, we just lit it when we wanted it.
And when you lived at Gorman House, what were the conditions like there? What years was that?
It would have been 57, something like that. Pretty primitive. The rooms were not heated. If you wanted to, you put your own heater on and pay for the electricity, of course. There's no hot water in the rooms. You had to wander down the corridor every time you want to go to the toilet to have a shower. It was terribly cold, We didn't have electric blankets, and you warm yourself at the fire and jump into bed.
And you think the winters have become warmer in Canberra?
I'm sure. There were cyclists used to come to our work in the morning with frost on their eyebrows. Now, you wouldn't see that today.
Frost on the eyebrows?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what happens in your place, but here in the Yowie bunker, there's one simple rule. If it's cold, we light the fire.